Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music podcast. I know it's been 3 weeks since the last episode. Uh, Deal with it. So, for this week's episode, or this particular episode, we're doubling up for the end of the year. We have Bachelor's Grove, and we had a great time chatting horror movies, music, of course. We talked running, playlists. We talked Spotify Wrapped. They even had some pretty creative dream festivals, although some might consider Aiden's a bit of a nightmare with how it's set up. But you'll check it out. Just listen to the podcast coming up. I'm sending over to you there now.
That scared me. That was so loud.
It is extremely loud when you press that button. It just goes recording. I'm like, we know. It's up in the right hand corner.
Don't gotta be so aggressive about it.
Exactly. So, welcome to the Mullins Over Music podcast. I'm your host as always, Austin. At least until AI takes over. I'm here with Bachelor's Grove. Awesome band, awesome people. I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you so you can put names to voices or faces even if you're watching the video version. If you're not watching the video version, sucks to suck. But I'll let you guys do that.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm the singer, screamer, lyricist, and I guess founder of the band.
And I am Aidan. I'm the lead guitarist and composer of the band.
Heck yeah. Now you know names and voices. And unless you can't recognize voices, then I don't know what to tell you. So, as always, we start off the podcast with two questions. The first one is the fun fact. Give me a fun fact about yourself because, school prepared you for this. This moment here. And I'll be damned if we don't put that to good use.
I guess a fun fact about me is that I oh my God, I can't think.
You just told me earlier what you were gonna say.
Oh yeah, the fun fact about me is that I almost didn't pursue music and I almost went to culinary school to become a pastry chef. That's a fun fact, I guess.
Can you make a mean pastry?
I can. Yeah, I made, what was it for Thanksgiving? I made 2 sweet potato pies and bread rolls and
Very good.
I kind of popped off.
Her chocolate chip cookies are probably my favorite.
Bring enough for the class to share. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Delicious.
What about you? What's your fun fact?
Fun fact about me, I can do this. Here we go. All right, you ready for this?
This one.
All right. I'm gonna get it in the mic so that way everybody can hear it. That's probably the most interesting thing about me.
Hey, that's one of the most interesting things I've had on the podcast. So it's hard to beat something like that.
Awesome.
I still can't do it. I've tried. I can't do it.
I'm not even gonna attempt it. We'll be sitting here for 30 minutes while I try to attempt it. Okay. Well, of course, our second damn. It's just not my day for talking today.
It's okay. It's a Sunday. That's what happens.
So, our second question of every podcast is the funny question, because if you can't laugh, then what's the point? Now
So true.
This comes from backyardschickens.com, and I've done research on this, and it's all about raising chickens, this website. But for some reason, they just have a section, little article here called Fun Random Questions. And yeah, I don't know. Now, This one's gonna be interesting. You got to really think about this one.
All right.
Okay.
What are three of the favorite scents that you like? Smells that you
Sense. Ooh, it's a
Oh.
good one.
this is a
Mhm.
fun. They're less funny now and more interesting.
Yeah.
I come to think of it, but it's still
Um,
fun.
yeah, it's a random question. I would say I hate cherries as a food, but I love the smell of cherries. So that's one. I'm also not a fan of almonds, but I like the smell of almonds a lot. I don't know what my third favorite smell would be.
I mean, if I would think like the ones that come to mind is like the morning rain is a nice scent. I like that a lot. That's really really cool. Um, oh, you know what's great is hotel lobbies and hallways are very
That
good.
is very specific, but it's so true. They kind of smell like very specific and it smells nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And then
Mm.
I'll throw in peanut butter because that's my favorite food. So that's my
Um,
favorite scent too.
if we're gonna pick an obscure scent, my third one, this is gonna sound very obscure to everybody except for brass players, and some people might find this either a gross smell or a nice smell. This is a nostalgic smell for me, which is valve oil.
valve oil.
Yeah, I played trumpet for many years, so the smell of valve oil to me is a nice smell for me because I've had to use it so many times, so
Um, that is very specific. I like both of them. And those are very distinct smells. Like if you bring that up to somebody, if they know what it smells like, it immediately comes to mind.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So, anybody could say, you know, I like the smell of orange. But those two you gave, the hotel hallways, it's except for the bad ones. The bad hotels have a distinctly awful smell. But the good ones,
Oh
good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. When we went to Las Vegas, there were some really good smelling hotels and there were some awful smelling hotels. It was a wide. You got the whole range in that city.
I mean, I guess they say variety is the spice of life. I don't think they meant that though.
True. True.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've got those out of the way, we might have a few more fun questions later like that.
Yay.
I like to intermingle them in just to throw you off.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Have to start with the origin story. I like to call this your superhero origin story. Except you're not a superhero, you're me.
Yeah. We're the bottom of the barrel.
It can be a superhero to some people. You know how it is. So I want you to go back as far, and I mean as far as you can. If you can go back to remembering the day you were born, I want that right there. Although that maybe not. That might be a little strange. I've had that once, and it was strange.
Yeah.
So, do you want to give your musician rundown and then we'll
Just of like, do you mean like origin of like just being a musician in general, or?
Take me from your furthest memory of like music. Take us to now. So if you guys want to like take yourself up to the point of the band and then you can converge and
yeah.
that we could do something like that.
Oh boy. I guess like my earliest like kind of like introduction to music was when I was younger, I went to church like with my family, and like my dad did the choir all the time, and I actually really liked how he sang, and that was something that kind of like stuck out to me. I like really liked singing and from that. And then when I was like growing up, obviously I'm like watching like I'm at the age where I was like watching Disney Channel, and that's when like Hannah Montana was a thing, and I was like, I want to be like her. That's cool. And then I got into actually listening to emo music when I was like in elementary school because my sister like would show me music on her iTunes and stuff, and she played me Fall Out Boy's third album, Infinity on High, and I was like, I want to sing like him. And that was like my big thing. But the first time I really started taking music seriously was band, honestly, because I played trumpet from fifth grade to all throughout high school. Almost didn't pursue music because I was kind of bullied out of it a little bit. Not like in band, but like more so like the idea of doing music as like a career. I was kind of bullied out of it by, other classmates and teachers and stuff. But then I was like, oh, that's actually like going to culinary school is not what I want to do. I actually want to do music. It was like a whole thing that I had like my senior year of high school. I was having like a whole crisis. Um, and then I got really into metal. And then I went to art school instead. And the whole time I've been like, for a good chunk of it, I was like, I want to start a band. I want to start a band. And then what ended up happening was one day I was like, you know what? Screw it. And I made, oh my God, I love the cat.
Likes to be the center of attention. Him and his little
Oh,
Aw.
so cute. What's its name?
Ricky. His
Oh, oh. But anyways, yeah, and I one day I said screw it, and made like a whole bunch of flyers and put them around like the school. I met some people interested in music, and actually that's where I met him as well at music school. And then what was yours so that we can match up everything?
Convergence point.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, I got into music with a video game called Guitar Hero.
Man, you're about to go the route I went. I'm excited to hear that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know a lot of kids kind of had a similar thing because when I was in maybe like fifth grade, everybody was playing this game called Guitar Hero, and I saw all the older kids playing it. I'm like, whoa, that's so sick. So I got the game, got really addicted to it, and I'm not really a video game guy, but like all the songs that I heard there, I was like, oh my God, the Scorpions and Iron Maiden and Metallica and all these like classic rock and metal bands. It was like, damn, this is so cool. I've never heard anything like this before, So, but then eventually, like, I saw the kids playing actual guitar, so I decided, like, you know what? I think that this is something I actually want to do. So, Mom got me a like one of those like Walmart like packages that have like the really no name brand guitar with the little
The fake Fender.
something like that. And
Brought those back. I saw them in the store the other day. Brought them back.
as they should. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was basically throughout that time, like my teaching wise, I was basically jumping from lesson to lesson from, I would say, like fifth grade all the way throughout college. So I would take lessons with someone that I liked for a while, then I would do it myself, then I would go back into lessons and do it myself. Music taste started kind of evolving where I got more into heavier stuff. I got more into, just more diverse music in general. A lot of classical music towards high school and all that stuff. So I turned into like the theory nerd in high school and stuff, and that was really fun. And then just from there, like I was in a couple of high school cover bands, and then went to college for music, and then that's where I found your flyer on
A bulletin board,
on a
yeah.
bulletin board. And I was like, because I was in school for composition. I was not there for guitar or anything like that. I wanted to do like film composing, and that was supposed to be my venture. But then when I saw it, I was like, well, I haven't really done anything guitar related other than just like me playing on my own. So I'm like, maybe I should hit him up and see what's going on. And then I did your little audition,
Yeah.
and then we
You
just
played Symphony X, right?
I played some Symphony X, I played some Avenged Sevenfold stuff, and and then we just
I
kind of.
remember that. I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's good. He's too good for me."
And then from there, I don't know, we just started covering like My Chemical Romance
And
and Ghosts
Ghost.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we started writing, and then it just kind of
Kept going. And
until
then COVID
and then COVID hit. Yeah.
hit.
So yeah, COVID was
Rough for us,
rough.
but
It was, but
it
we got
forced us
through
to
it.
start learning how to release music because we released it all on SoundCloud in the early days.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, right? Start
Yeah.
Yeah.
cloud.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you can hear me a little better. I was like, my mic was over there,
Mm.
and my cat was over here, not allowing me to use it. I love you too, buddy, but you're not the star of this show today.
Oh.
He's
He's
look-
like, I beg to differ.
he's looking at me with such disdain right now. Help me out into the microphone at some point, sure. Well, with that being said, by the way, side note, Ghost was one of the first things one of my bands covered. Let me guess. Was it
Yeah.
Square Hammer? Or
Oh, you guys did Square
It was a
Hammer?
Scram. That was a good one.
We did Cerise.
Yep. Those two are synonymous. We tried to do From the Pinnacle to the Pit, but we couldn't get the drummer to do it.
Ah, that song slaps though.
Yeah. Especially the
Mhm.
bass part. Yeah.
I like genuinely Ghost is like in my top 5 favorite bands, and I'm not supposed to say that because there's a lot of people who hate Ghost, but I love Ghost so much.
So, we're going to take a little side trip. You guys use Spotify or YouTube or something? You got to rap this year. I want to know.
Yes.
I want to know you're rapped.
Oh boy.
Oh, I mean,
This is
I've
gonna
got
be
mine
my
mostly
special
memorized.
segment for the end of the year. This is what I'm doing now. You guys are the first to do this with me.
I
That's
gotta
honestly
find it.
awesome.
Yeah. Where is my rap?
I mean,
I'm trying to find it.
my top 5 songs, none of them were metal, which is pretty funny.
Maybe
My top 5 songs is kind of embarrassing, but what?
I think maybe one of mine was metal.
Nice.
We need you to go first.
what's
What
yours
was
first?
yours?
Okay, I will go first since this is the first time we're doing this. Not my YouTube rap. That's
There we go. I found it.
okay. So my top artists were Demon Hunter, great metal.
Mhm.
Sabrina Carpenter, because
Hell yeah.
pop queen on there. Kubla Khan, Texas, got to throw some hardcore punch you in the
Mhm.
face. Dayseeker, because that new album is fire. And then Have Mercy. Shout out to Steve, my homie.
Nice.
And then top songs. So I worked on a cruise at the beginning of the year. So
Okay.
this song is not reflective of what I listened to for the majority of the year. It's I've Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing.
I had the time of my life.
Then number 2 is Dang by Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Mhm.
They're from Appalachian State University. Fun
Mm.
fact. Fearless by President.
Okay.
Okay.
Coexist by Have Mercy. Oh, wait, there's 2 metal songs on here. And then Violent Nature by I Prevail, because that song just rips.
Nice, nice.
So let me hear yours. Come on.
All right, my top artists are number 1 is Fall Out Boy, and they're my favorite band of all time. Again, I'm supposed to be cool and metal and all that, but my favorite band is my fellow Chicagoans. And my number 2, kind of also going the pop route, is Ariana Grande, because I love her.
Good choice.
Number 3 is Ghost.
Okay.
Number 4 is Motionless in White. And number 5 is Amir Al-Feki. And yeah, I really love her music. I got really into it, and I'm like, it's like my vibe music. And then for my top songs, number one is Satanized by Ghost, because
Good choice.
that's S tier song for me. I heard that when they released that, I was like, this is one of my favorites now. I love this. Number two is Embarrassing.
No, it's not. Go for it.
It's our song, Evil. It's only because when it released, I do this whenever we've released music, which is I tend to just leave the song going on repeat at like low volume because I'm like, I gotta help it with the streams. No, not all 7,000 of those streams are as me,
Yeah.
but because that would be insane. But I think for like 1 or 2 hours, I think I just had the song going on repeat. So it's my number two. Um, the number three is Thoughts and Prayers by Motionless in White.
Good choice.
Yeah, I love running to that song, so that's like
Oh.
my hype, like exercise song right
Yeah,
there.
that's got a good BPM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then number four is Supernatural by Ariana Grande, because again, love her. And then number five is Rats by Ghost. So
Honestly, best song on that record.
it's such a good song.
Except for Life Eternal. I like that one.
Oh, Life Eternal's so good. I remember way back during the art school days, I did an open mic where I covered that song on acoustic guitar, and the guitar was out of tune the whole time because it got out of tune like really early on in the song, and I'm like, I can't stop. I gotta keep going.
Let's hear
So-
you, Aiden. Come on.
Yours
right.
is funny.
Mine's, yeah. So number one is Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey.
That is a fantastic song.
Thank
It's such
you.
a
It
good
is so good.
song.
It is amazing.
I love
I-
Lana Del Rey in general. So.
Right. She's
Great
incredible.
artist. She was
Yeah.
like, again, I'm that stereotypical like Tumblr girl from like the early 2010s. Like that was my shit back in the day.
Yeah, classic. Number two, Playing God by Paramore. Number three, Turn It Off by Paramore. Number four, Where the Lines Overlap by Paramore. And number five, Ignorance by Paramore. All of those are from the same album, Brand New Eyes.
I don't know about you guys, but I think you like Paramore, Aiden.
They're my favorite band for sure. Their first three albums are just front to back, in my opinion, phenomenal. They're so good. And it's good enough, but I like the pop punk style for them for sure. I like the more guitars and the more like it sounds like you're gonna go skateboarding or something. That's the vibe I get from them. So
That's the
Um,
pro skater stuff right there.
it is, and I run quite a bit too, and
His
my
running-
whole playlist is just Paramore.
That's not an exaggeration. Literally, I've seen his running playlist, and it's Brand New Eyes, then it proceeds to go into Riot, and then it proceeds to go into what's the name of the first album again?
No, it's Brand New Eyes, and then it's All We Know Is Falling, and
All
then
I Know
it's
Is
and then
Falling,
it's
and
Riot.
then Riot.
Um,
Send me that playlist. I'm gonna link it in the bottom.
I will.
I'll link you my running playlist because it's kind of really multi-genre. So you'll get like a metal song, and then you'll get like Doja Cat.
Yeah. We need both running playlists.
Hell
Link
yeah.
in the
Yes.
description.
Yes.
And then Spotify does this nice little thing where you can attach playlists to the thing. It's really nice, and
Mhm.
it doesn't work half the time. But
Oh.
it's the fun that counts.
So my top five artists, number one is Paramore. That's self-explanatory. What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to double take on that. Lana Del Rey is number two.
Okay.
To be fair though, with Lana, I didn't really get into her until the last couple of years, which is interesting because I know that
Only
she's been big
this
for
year.
she's only been big for like
It was funny.
long time. but-
Aiden was like, yeah, do you know this artist Lana Del Rey? And I was like, what? Of course I do. And he's like, yeah, I heard the song. Was it West Coast?
I
No,
think it
not
was-
West
I think it
Coast,
was was it? I
well-
think it was West Coast.
Yeah, it was West Coast. And then I was
Yeah.
like, And then I was like, wait, let me play you a whole bunch. So then I was like just going through my teenage playlist and just playing a
Yeah.
bunch. And then
Number three is Christina Perry. If you know Christina Perry, I think she is absolutely genius. I think she is so good. Yeah, she's top tier. That album, Love Strong, like if like front to back is a phenomenal record. Last year was my number one played song was Jar of Hearts. I think that song is so good. So good. Number four is 3 Days Grace. That's just a band that I grew up with, so I really dig 1X and all those like early records are unbelievable.
What do you think about
So
the new one?
so far it's actually not bad. I actually think it's a step up because they're it like honestly, Matt really grew on me over the years. Like at first I was like, I don't know about this guy. And then like they kind of almost sound like a new band to me, which was fine. But then when now they're together, I'm like kind of low key works.
Yeah,
So,
they harmonize really well.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And then your number five.
And then number five is Within Temptation.
Mm.
Okay. You hit us
Yes.
with some metal at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got some symphonic metal. Yep.
There we go. I dig it. Guys got some nice variety.
hmm
Now what are we doing when we're running? So we're listening to music. Are we going to the treadmill? I mean, since we're talking about your running playlist earlier, we got to know the running routine. You hopping on the treadmill? You going outside for a run in whatever degree weather it is right now? It's I think in the low 70s.
So during the winter time, I don't like to run outside because obviously it's too friggin' cold. Like today we had well, overnight we had a whole bunch of snow and it's just been like snowing a lot, so like we're kind of low key getting buried out here. But I'll go on the elliptical or the treadmill during like the cold months, but during the warm months, I will like run all the way down to like where like the local community college is and just like run around the school like a whole bunch of times and then run back. But you're crazy and you will run all year long.
Yes. Yeah, I love running. I picked it up. I picked it up to listen to music, kind of, because I don't know, it's just a nice time to like get outside and listen to music. But I was like, oh, running is actually kind of cool. So these days it's like in the summer, I'll really heavily run like pretty much every day, almost every day.
Same.
And where we live, it's very hilly. So I had some back problems as a result of all the hills and all the running that I was doing. So I had to recover from that for a little bit. But mostly, yeah, I run pretty much every day. There was at one point where I was going like, you know,
Almost
10,
like
15, 18 miles around here. And
it
it was
was
like, it was
crazy.
in the heat. It was a good time, you
Yeah,
know?
going kind of what you said with you picked up running to listen to music. I picked up running for music actually because I realized I was like, oh, this is making me be less out of breath while I'm on stage. And this is actually helping me sing better. So then I was like, let me just keep
True.
running. It was like great for the musicianship of it all. I didn't realize.
True that.
Great. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Mhm.
Well, let's circle back to some music related things. First we gotta backtrack a little bit to band. What did you say you played in band?
I played trumpet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good.
I still technically play because I teach it now.
I I teach brass instruments too. Although not
Nice.
Nice.
recently, I've been teaching flute a lot recently.
Mm.
That's something. Uh, what other instruments do you guys play if you play any? Besides what
Um,
you do in the band, of course. Your voice is an instrument, but we already knew.
of course. Yeah. Well, I also play guitar. I'm not nearly as good as him. I literally only wrote one run. Oh my gosh, I wrote only one riff for the band, and that was it. Um, and I play a little bit of piano as well.
Okay, okay. What about
And
you,
then you?
Aidan?
In all honesty, I don't. Most of it is just guitar. Like there was a time where I was doing so much classical guitar, which in is the same obviously instrument, but it's just a different field, if you know what I mean. Uh, which was that was a very good challenge. Um, Other than that, though, like I could make my way around a piano, but I wouldn't, if you put, a Bach fugue in front of me, I couldn't rip it out or anything. I'm not like that or anything. So I can use Cubase. I can arrange stuff like that, but that's pretty much it for me.
The Cubase is a very important. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Well, with that, instruments. We're talking about instruments. Let me hear about your gear that you guys use, because I'm gonna be honest. I love gear. A lot of people love gear. A lot of people like to listen about what kind of gear you got. So go into as
Mhm.
much or as little detail as possible. It can be your live gear, your recording gear. I don't care. It's gear. This is called Gear Talk, Great Talk. And I wish I had some sort of like SpongeBob imagination type thing. Um, I may or may not be a little too lazy for that. So,
For gear, I guess. Well, for like our live stuff, I only recently acquired a wireless. For some reason, the system that I use is slipping my brain, but it is a Shure wireless. Um, and we also have the XR18 for our backing tracks that we run off of my laptop. And that's what
Reaper.
yeah, with Reaper and everything. That's where we run all of our backing track stuff and my wireless, of course. And then for you, live stuff.
Yeah, well, I only use two guitars live. Since one of them is tuned to, they're both 7 string. One of them's just a standard tuned, and then one of them is drop G, so full step down, and
What
then just dropping
brand?
that one. I'm getting to that. And then, yeah, so those two are both Schecter. They're nothing like insanely fancy. Like uh, this is the Diamond Series. Oh, are you Schecter too? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Yep.
that's
hmm Oh yeah, yeah. These guitars are great. My daily is probably my favorite. This is one that I use when I teach and stuff like that. Is my classic Diamond series. I love this guitar to death. It's one of my favorites.
It's
Um,
very pretty.
Mm.
Thank you. For like live setting, I will just use a head rush, and been fantastic. I used to use like the half stack, PV Valve King, and that was a nightmare to take everywhere and all that.
Sounded great, but it was just.
It sounded good when the dials didn't get messed up every time I would put it in the car and stuff, and
Yep.
then the I had tubes break on me before and stuff, so. Yeah, my setup is generally pretty basic, and yeah, and we got the click tracks going in our ears.
Hmm. Oh yeah, we have the X5 for
Yeah,
our in-ears
and those
with
are
the
great. The
Shure
Sures,
earbuds.
yeah. So our setup is generally
Pretty simple.
it's a very standard setup,
Yeah, pretty standard and simple. We don't really complicate. Well, we don't think we complicate it until we get that one sound guy that's like staring at our stuff and being like, "What is this? Where's the amps?"
Yeah.
So let's just say that happened recently.
I have a feeling that happens with everybody at least once. They're like, "Where the amps, bro? Up your ass. I don't
Yeah,
care."
exactly.
If
Literally.
you can make things as compact and easy as possible, go for it. I'm trying to right now make the smallest possible like live rig as possible.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
If I can get it just like a 2 rack with a computer on top,
Hmm.
I think I could make something work. Uh,
Yeah,
Stay tuned on that, people. It'll get
Heck
there eventually,
yeah.
just not this month. Okay. Well, what do you guys use for recording? That's important.
definitely.
How do you
Well, we
guys
use
do your
this guy
recording?
right here.
Yeah.
You know what?
We were
Shure is they're a powerhouse, man. I love them.
This,
Yeah, the SM7B has been freaking
yeah,
awesome.
we've had this for years now, and it's not done us any dirty at
No.
all. What is it called?
I have a Focusrite Scarlet Solo. I think it's only like maybe the third gen or something like that. That's been great for me because I teach online, so I just run my guitar through there too, and then to record it's the same thing. And then
We record on Cubase.
yeah, we just do everything on Cubase, all the MIDI instruments, all that weird stuff with all that, and the songs is just East West instruments and a couple of other packs that I bought.
I know
And
that
then
when Lauren, our guitarist, she was gonna be here today, but she is a little under the weather, so she's not here. But I know she uses Logic when she records,
Yeah,
and
she
then
uses
sends
Logic.
us the stems
Yeah,
to put into the track.
yeah. And then when we, yeah, you too. And then when we record drums, usually we just go in person to a studio, and then
Rec Room.
Rec Room, yeah,
Shout
that's
out.
a shout out in Chicago suburbs. If anybody is in the area, it's very cost effective, and Eric does such a good job.
Mhm.
But the
I only ever hear good things about them.
you what?
I only ever hear good things about the Rec Room in Chicago.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Are you local? Are you Chicago too?
No, not at all. But I know a lot of people who do music, all over
Okay.
Chicago. Whenever bands go to Chicago to either, practice, or if they're based in Chicago, they always go to
Mhm.
the Rec Room. At least that's what I always
Nice.
hear.
Yeah.
As they should.
It's a good place,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. We recorded
Literally everything.
literally, yeah, we've done
all of our
drums there
drum
and stuff,
parts
so.
there. Yeah.
And other than that though, like we get our stuff, we send our stuff to Jens and Fascination Street, and that we've got this audio engineer there named Johan who
Johan.
Yeah,
we
he's
love him.
he's actually he's a trainee there now, because when we originally met him, I was on Reddit.
He was just doing it for fun.
And he was just doing it himself. I'm like, dude, these mixes are really good. So I got in contact with him. I'm like, can you mix our stuff? Because we used to mix our stuff, and it sounded
It
terrible.
sounded horrible.
It was
we didn't know
so
what we were
bad.
doing.
No, we didn't. I was using free amp simulators from like Glenn, from Spectre Sound Studios, and
Fricker,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, shout out to him for sure. And we knew that the mixes were really important, and at some point we were like,
Gotta go professional.
gotta give it to the professionals if we're gonna be the professional musicians. So he did it for us, and then he got the job with Jens as a trainee there. So now he's the overnight dude there, and since we have a contact there, we just send all of our mixes, all of our stems to him, and he mixes it, and then Tony masters it, and they do such a good job. So shout out to them.
That's awesome. Well, since we're talking about recording, let's talk about the songs, the meat and potatoes of any band. How does one go about writing a song by you guys?
So we have a weird way on how we do it, which is we basically write things almost. It kind of starts with me and Aidan, and we kind of write things separately in the sense of I am always writing lyrics. Like my notes app is insane right now. I have like a whole document file of like a bunch of lyrics, and I just keep writing them all the time. And then Aidan will like play me like something like a little snippet of like, oh, here's some cool like a cool orchestral thing I did with some heavy guitars. And you think this would work? And I would like look through all of my lyrics, and I kind of try to match the vibe of like which song works with what. And a lot of the times my lyrics are not finished, so it'll be like I have a verse and a chorus, maybe another verse or whatever, and then
Just finish it.
and then I'm like, okay, well now we have something, I gotta finish it now. It's kind of
You just find what works.
Yeah.
And if nothing has worked yet, you'll just write something from scratch.
Yeah, it's rare that I've written something from like you had something that it didn't work with any of our lyrics. There's one song that we have not released yet, but we play it live all the time. It's like literally our opening song when we play live, and sometimes like usually I can figure out what song matches like the vibe, but sometimes I'm genuinely like I don't know between these like 4 songs. Aidan, can you read the lyrics of these songs and like pick which one you think matches the vibe the most? And there was one song that we wrote that we play live all the time, and he looked at all the ones that I pulled up, and he picked the one that only had one line written. And I was like, great, I have a lot of work I have to do now. Because I had one line.
And it worked out.
Yeah, it was, I bet she does, I bet he does.
Ah.
That was the line. You were like, I like that one. I was like, Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean my process is like, to be honest with you, a lot of it is on Cubase. Like I will typically, like the newest single, Immortality, that was a school project at art school. That song was, yeah, that song was not really meant to be like a metal song because it was like my first day of a composition class. They're like, all right, everybody just write like a theme.
Wait, that was from your first day?
That was my first project.
That was your
Yeah.
oh, you didn't tell me it was your first
Yeah,
project.
that was
Whoa,
my
I
first
didn't know that.
project.
I knew it was a project, just not first.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they gave us a few days and I just went on Cubase and I was like messing around with these different MIDI instruments. I'm like, oh, these like weird bells sound cool. So then I just threw some triads together, to be honest with you, that had a kind of a dark vibe. And then I played it for everybody in the class and they were like, oh, this is cool. It sounds like it's something from like a horror movie or something like that. And then I took it, used that as the intro, and then just I was like, okay, we're in, D minor. Let's write like a metalcore D minor riff. Let's write a chorus that has some like pretty chords. Let's write a breakdown that's like really weird and twisted and heavy, and it seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah.
So
I guess with the lyric writing for me, I don't know, it just kind of like it does kind of like it'll like come at random times too. Like usually when I'm either running or I'm staying up way too late because I can't sleep. Suddenly, especially the can't sleep part, that's like where I write a lot of my lyrics actually. And sometimes it'll too be like I'm watching a movie or I'm like reading a book and somebody in the movie or whatever will say something and then in my brain I rewrite what they just said and then I make that a lyric and then I write a song based around that lyric. And a lot of it mainly comes from, I guess, like my own personal struggles is like the main concept or whatever. Sometimes I write when I'm like angry or whatnot. But I just like will like just start writing and then I don't, and most of the times I don't finish it until like music is put to it. Then I'm like, oh, well, gotta finish that thought now.
Okay, I dig it. What are we watching that inspires our lyrics?
Ooh, usually, if it'll be like usually like the artsier horror movies. Like recently I saw, and I'm actually gonna show him tonight after this interview, the new Frankenstein movie that Guillermo del Toro made.
Yeah.
And um and I already got some inspiration from like not, I'm not writing a song about Frankenstein, but it's more so like there's some themes and inspiration that I did write like a few lines of, and it's like it's kind of like that kind of stuff where like if there's like a dark theme in like a movie or whatever that I like see, or like just like a concept like a character is like severely depressed or something like that, I'm like, I relate to that because they said one line that hit me, and then I start writing and stuff like that. So it's usually either artsy stuff or like sad stuff that tends to like hit me and inspire me a little bit. So yeah.
Well, with
Nice.
that, I have to ask. Give me top 3 favorite horror films.
Ooh,
Oh God.
jeez.
Horror. Ooh.
I can say mine. I think I know
Yeah,
mine.
your
Mine are pretty easy.
I know one of them by the top of my head. I can't remember your other ones.
Walrus.
So my number one, there's this movie called A Dark Song.
Oh yeah. Forgot
Yeah.
about that one.
You've seen it? It's so good. I think it's amazing. I think it's a very underrated movie. I really like that one. Number two, I probably go with Hereditary because that's just what comes to my
That's what I
brain.
thought of.
So really liked Hereditary. And then number three, in all honesty, just as more of a fun one, if you count Jaws, I would throw Jaws in there. It,
It's
yeah, it's so good.
I saw
I'm
it in theaters for its I think it was 40th.
Recently, right?
A
Yeah.
couple of years ago. I saw it in remastered 3D.
Oh my God.
That must have been chaos.
It was crazy, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For me, I'm having a hard time thinking of the horror movies that like, because I like to watch those like artsier horror movies, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But I can, going off of a little bit with what I said earlier with the new Frankenstein movie, I'm actually a fan of like Universal, like the old
Yeah.
school Universal like horror movies and stuff, with like the monsters, like the creature and Dracula and all that. So I do like those if I'm gonna count that as one category.
Okay.
um, I'm trying to think. Why am I like I'm like totally blanking on is there any horror movies that I showed you that you can remember?
You liked.
Because I'm straight up forgetting.
If you say Hereditary, you got to think about Midsummer.
I was thinking
I
that
do
one.
love
Yeah.
Midsummer. I did like that a lot.
And then
Oh my gosh. What is what?
Hostel's very artsy.
I have
Definitely saw
not
that one.
seen that one, but what I'm thinking of is there's one horror movie. What am I'm forgetting the name of it. Um,
That's my favorite.
House of the Devil. That one. That one's a good one. Those are like the only ones I could think of off the top of my head right now, but those are really good ones. The Witch is also very good as well. I really like The Witch.
Yeah, it's classic.
Unfortunately, I've only seen the first half. I've
Oh
fallen
no.
3 times
You've-
trying to watch the film.
It's good, but it's like
It's very slow.
Yeah, it is. It's a slow burner.
But
for
then
sure.
the last half of it though
It's
is like
insanity.
insane.
Yeah. Now, one horror movie franchise I can't get behind, The Blair Witch Project.
I am
Yeah.
actually with you on that. I feel bad for saying that because I'm very big on I appreciate it for what it is and what it has done for horror cinema and everything. To me, it's a little bit of a snooze fest. And I can get by with slow movies. Like, again, the artsy ones tend to be very slow.
Yeah.
To me, it's a little too slow. I'm like, I kind of zone out after a while.
That and I can't do the whole shaky cam footage. It kind of makes
Too
me
shaky.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to
Specifically,
watch.
Blair Witch was just like particularly in the woods bad, and I'm like, I didn't even see what you were scared of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also what got me too. It's like again, I don't need anything like that's like so in your face like that you need to exactly know. Again, I'm a artsy fan, but I'm like I don't know what I'm reacting to right now.
They're like, the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you ran away from something. I don't know what you ran away from, but okay.
Now, I'll go ahead and give my 3.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yes.
Midsummer,
Nice.
Hostel, because they're
Gotta check it out.
really gory. Eli Roth did those films, and they're
Mhm.
so good. Not everybody likes them because they're so gory, but that's what makes cool films cool.
Yeah.
And then, dang, Zombievers is my 3rd favorite. It's definitely not a joke film. You should definitely see it.
Mhm.
Don't look up the reviews. Just watch it.
What's it called?
Zombievers.
Zombie.
Zombievers.
Okay.
It's not about beavers. Yes, it is.
I think we've seen that actually, or
Did
chunks of it.
It's
Is-
bad.
It's like the one.
I don't
It's like
remember that.
is it the one where they're on that little like plastic, not plastic, but wooden
Yeah.
boat? Yeah, in the lake. Yeah,
I don't
I've seen
remember
some of that.
that.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's like a really fun, weird watch.
Mhm.
And she
I
turns
just
into
remember.
a giant one at the end, and I'm like, this.
Yeah.
I've made 27 people watch that film. Beautiful. Well, let's bring our way back a little bit. We're gonna have some. We wouldn't call them rapid fire questions, but favorite song you've written and why, and least favorite song you've written and why.
Okay.
My favorite song, and I let the whole band know this all the time that I've written personally is Voices. And the reason why is it's very personal to me on a very specific in a very specific way that I don't really like sharing to many people at all. So most people don't know what the song is about. And whenever I say, oh, it's personal to me and I don't really want to explain why, everyone starts assuming and guessing the obvious ones, which is like, oh, is it about anxiety or depression or like suicide? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's something very specific. It is depressing, but it's something very specific that I don't really like going into details about. But I really like that one because it kind of started off as something very simple, and I thought that nobody would really care about that one. But then as it was like being written and melodies were being made for it, well, when I wrote the melody for it, and then you made the guitar part, and we, threw on the drum parts and adding all the production to it, the more and more I was like, this is such a good song. Wait a minute, holy shit. And I remember when we finally were determining what our first like proper music video that was going to be like, we had somebody actually be there and film it and do professional stuff on it. I was like, this song I had to keep pushing. I'm like, Voices is gonna be the song, and we close out all of our shows with that song, and a lot of people do like it. It is currently our top streamed song.
Not for long.
I feel like Immortality is about to pass that.
Yeah.
But like it's still my favorite song, and we always talk as a band, like we were talking recently about like if we were to switch the main set that we tend to do for most of our shows, I'm like, forever we are going to play Voices. It's going to be on the set somewhere. We're always going to do it. Like, I can't not do this song. Like, it has to be on there. Least favorite that I've written. You know what I'm going to say.
Say, go ahead.
My least favorite, we do not play the song live anymore, which is Beautiful People. And it's not, I don't hate any of our songs. I just want to make that very clear. I actually am proud of every single one of our songs. It's my least favorite because I feel like it's just our weakest one. I do like the concept that I wrote it about because it is kind of angry about something that makes me very angry, which is how people don't give a shit about mentally ill people, and that's literally what the song is. Like, you don't care about us. You care about it when it's a book character, a TV show character, not actually. But and I like the concept, but it's not really my favorite melody to sing and scream. And I think it's just overall our weakest one. There's people who will like it and will randomly bring it up. Oh, I love Beautiful People. And I'm like, I'm glad you do. But how about you for favorite and least favorite?
That's tough. I mean, I like some of the new stuff that we've written that is not out yet, so there's definitely
There's
that.
one song that I feel like is when I finish writing lyrics for it, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, there's some good ones that are cooking that I really like. The ones that are out, probably I would
Favorite.
probably also say Voices for my favorite, just because I think that I don't know, I just like the format a lot. I like the guitar solo. I'm really proud of that I really like
I want
as
to
well.
interrupt you with that. Something about the guitar solo that I will never forget with when Aidan wrote it. I was still living at my parents' house, and he sent me the guitar solo, and his message that he wrote with it was, "Oh my God, I'm a genius." When he wrote
I don't
the-
remember this, just
I
saying.
remember it so vividly because you were so proud of it. And I think about that sometimes whenever we play the song
Yeah.
live. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a
Yeah.
genius.
I
But
think the
continue.
same thing about that solo. It is really good.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Yeah, that one was a lot easier to write because of the chord progression was just like 1 4 3 1 4. It was like a really just over and over again. It just, I don't know, it was just easy, I guess. But got me to practice a lot too, like for sure. So then, I mean, my least favorite, I
Let me take a guess.
Eh,
here.
what's that?
I said, let me take a guess here.
Yeah, go for it.
Ugh. Let me think about it for a second. Gotta pull up all the songs here.
If you get it, I'll be pretty surprised because I don't even know if I call it my least favorite, but it's just like I think for me personally, I'm like over it.
I think I know
You
what
do.
song it is if you just said that.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna cut
Take
out the part where I'm wrong and put in the right one. I'm just kidding. Is it off of EVP?
yes, it's off of EVP.
It's not the same one, is it?
No, it's not the same one.
Then I
And it's
think I
not
should.
Voices.
Is it popular? Oh, I know
Yes.
what it is. It's
Yeah,
cranberry
go for it.
sauce. Okay.
What is it?
Is it cranberry sauce or is it?
It is not. What will be your second guess?
One more guess. Is it Only Angels Now?
It is not.
We barely ever get to play that song. Too long.
Well,
Uh,
that's usually why it's. I mean, Periphery doesn't play Reptile because it's that long.
Oh yeah.
mm,
Do you want me to just say it, or you think you
Yeah.
got one more? Get one
You
more.
know what? I got one more.
All right.
Is it Left Alone?
No.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
That
at this
one
point,
spoke to me as one that you might dislike.
no. It's Dusk. It's Dusk. Dusk Until Dawn at the very first track of the record.
I should have said the first track. Most people's least favorite is the first track on it.
Yeah. The only reason why too is not because I think it's a bad song. I think it's fine, and I know people like it, and it's an easy song for us to play. It's very simple, but I wrote that in high school, like when I was a sophomore in high school.
This is the only song of ours that I didn't write all of the lyrics for. Every song that we have, I wrote all the lyrics. This one, I rewrote his lyrics, except for the chorus. That's entirely him.
Yeah, so I wrote that in high school,
Is that
and
why you wrote the lyrics?
what's that?
Why you hate it? You wrote the lyrics.
No, I think I'm just so desensitized to it. Like, I mean, to put it into perspective, like with the bands that I was in high school, we could never keep a consistent singer. So I've heard 3 or 4 people sing this song
Like
at this
4
point.
people
Like,
sing this
and it's like
song.
I've heard like people sing it like okay, I've heard people sing it really bad, and I've heard people sing it, pretty good, and it's just I've had the whole
Clearly,
spectrum.
I'm the bad one.
Yeah, right.
Kind of going to your joke that you made, like, oh, do you hate it because you wrote the lyrics? With Beautiful People, that's the only song that I wrote a guitar riff for, and it is
Yeah.
the verse. And it is the simplest thing on the planet that I think, like, compared to all the other guitar riffs, it sounds so cool. I'm like, that one's really lame that I wrote. But people like it, and for me, I actually
Yeah.
really like Dusk a lot.
Yeah,
I
I
like
got you.
when we put it in our set because we always put it like right before Immortality. So I get like a little bit of a breather right before I have to go
Sure.
AWOL.
Okay. So, the song that you dislike is Dusk Until Dawn. Okay.
Bingo.
Now I can go back to the beginning and pretend like I did that right the first time.
There
No, I won't do that. Now, we got to talk about your influence. When you make a song for this band, what are the 3 bands that you tap into? The ones that you feel deep in your soul. I could probably guess a couple, but I don't want to be wrong again.
I do want to hear your
I want to
guesses.
hear your guesses.
Okay. So, one I feel like is Avenged Sevenfold, and that's just because of the guitars. Like you got a little bit.
I hear
The
that
sh-
with Immortality,
The
especially.
shred for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hear in the shredding.
Mhm.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Let me see.
What would be your second guess, just out of curiosity?
I feel like you could guess one of mine. I feel like you could, based off of my Spotify Wrapped.
Is it Motionless in White?
That is actually one of them.
Hold on.
I-
I've got another one that I think fits you guys well, but Motionless in White is my second guess.
hmm
Is one of them like Nightwish or Apocalyptica?
Nightwish for me, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Nightwish.
I guess, like, to actually answer the question, for me personally, the top 3 bands is Motionless, Ghost, And
I hear both of those, so yeah.
yeah, Motionless and Ghost are like, and I guess in all honesty, My Chem, because that's a big
Good choice.
inspiration on like why I wanted to start the band, was also My Chemical Romance. That's, again, as a metal person, you're not supposed to admit you like the emo bands.
Everybody, even the metal people, admit they like I Kim.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are for me personally my top ones when it comes to this band specifically with writing stuff. What about you? I think I could
Um,
guess another one.
well, yeah, I mean, I feel like it just keeps changing at this point, but like, if we're just talking about bands, I would go probably with Nightwish, definitely, Opeth as my other one, and then I would, who's like my number three? Avenged might be there. Children of Bodom is another one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of them.
Arch Enemy is another one for
Arch,
me,
yeah,
actually.
Arch Enemy.
Did you hear about the news with our
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just guess that they're basically done at this point. I don't know how they're gonna follow up at this point.
Yeah, I don't really know what they were. Who knows what's going on with them? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I'll narrow it down to those two, and then number three. I mean, oh gosh, like I feel like I don't even listen to. I do listen to metal, but I don't listen to it as much as I used to. So like, because like if you include like everything, I listen to a lot of like like Danny Elfman stuff, and like weird
That
like
influence in there, so you can put it in there.
yeah, I think he's freaking awesome. I like you know a Star Wars soundtrack too, like Symphony X. That's who I was forgetting.
I was like thinking, I'm like, when are you gonna name
Yeah.
Symphony
Yeah.
X?
Those guys are awesome.
That I'm not naming those.
What's that?
That's a plot twist. I'm not naming them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I like it. Well, we're getting toward the end of these questions. I got some rapid fire ones for you, but
Mhm.
before we get into the rapid fire one, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
throw in another fun question from my favorite question website, Backyard Chicken. What is your most used emoji?
What is my most used emoji? I think the crying one is probably the most used emoji. I don't know why. I think I just use it for literally any sort of reaction. I just send the crying emoji.
I think just for me, it's probably just the thumbs up.
Same.
When in doubt, just give them a thumbs up.
That's true. And should be able.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be something that pops up. I couldn't see it, so I don't know.
Mhm.
Now it's time for some rapid fire questions. Now you guys ready for it? Rapid fire.
Yes.
Gotta boom right on it. So, first show you ever played, how'd it go? One word,
It
2 words.
decent.
I'm trying to think what we consider our first show.
Probably the acoustic one, right?
The acoustic one all the way back in the day.
Technically, because that was with our band name, right?
Yeah.
Or the backyard
Because the backyard, that's when we had the band name.
with the amps.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, either way, like those.
If we're
Those are
counting the
fine.
acoustic one, bad for me. If we're counting, because I lost my voice that day. If we're counting the backyard one, decent.
It was just in my mom's backyard. It was fine. It was
yeah.
one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Next rapid fire question. Band you'd love to tour with tomorrow.
Avatar. The moment you said that, I was like, that is my number one. I want to tour with that band so bad because they are my favorite metal band of all time.
They put on a
I'm
great
gonna.
It's so good. I missed them when they came to Chicago a few days ago, and I'm very sad about that, but I've seen them 4 times, and every single time it's been a banger.
I'd probably I'd throw Nightwish in there. I think I would have the most fun and good conversations with those peeps.
Yeah. Okay. One piece of gear you can't live without. Maybe
A
not.
guitar, a guitar pick.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hey,
Yes.
good one.
Which brand?
If we're shouting out brands.
It's a gear thing.
Yeah, true. Acoustic Attack. I think they kill it.
I'm not gonna lie. I use I've had these picks since I was like 13. I would just go into Guitar Center and get the Guitar Center brand picks out of their little jar.
Nice. Yeah, you don't have to pay for them.
I love that.
I haven't paid for a guitar pick in years because I just amassed a bunch of them.
I love that.
They
Nice.
changed them up a few years ago. They're not the plasticky, slick feeling ones anymore.
Oh, they're not. Okay.
Mhm.
So I don't use them anymore, unfortunately, or take more of them, but I still use them.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think for me, for gear would honestly be the XR18.
Yeah, makes
We
sense.
can't live without them backing tracks and that click in my ear.
Let's see here. These are some of these I'm like I like these. Some of them I don't. Clean vocals or screams? Which do you prefer more?
Clean. That's just what comes to my head. Clean.
I love screams so much, but cleans, man. I do. It's that I feel like you can cleans can just scratch my brain in such a way that gets me going and inspires me a lot.
Song from another band you wish you wrote.
Oof.
Helena, I wish I wrote that.
Happy birthday to you. Can you imagine the royalties on that?
For real.
Yeah.
I've always thought about this question. Whenever I ask it, I'm like, it's got to be something that's like every day somebody thinks about it or sings it.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then if it's not like Happy Birthday or like Mary Had a Little Lamb or something,
Uh-huh. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I think In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
That's a good one.
I think that's a good money maker right there.
It is.
Yeah. What about you?
I just said happy birthday to
You
you.
don't have another answer for that?
That was my real answer.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Most chaotic thing that's happened on stage.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think, because I am the chaotic thing that's happening on stage. So I'm like
that
thinking,
answers the question.
yeah, I'm like I am the chaotic thing.
For me, the specific moment that came up that was so bizarre was she uses a bubble gun on stage, and
Yes.
like during this, like there must have been a fan or something because she was like going and like shooting
Oh, I
it
know
out
what you're
everywhere.
talking about because this has never happened before except for this one show.
She was like shooting it, and the fan blew all the bubbles, and they happened to land like perfectly, like suspiciously perfectly on my head rush, and the screen started like spazzing
And
out.
it started recording your guitar.
It recorded me playing, and then I started like trying to mess with it, and then it started playing what it recorded, and I was like, this is so bizarre. So I had to like wipe it off and shut. And she was like, she didn't even know what was going on. And I'm like, Abby, look what you did. And she was like, what happened? And I'm like, and then
Because I just see like a thing like of like bubbles still like getting smeared off, and I'm like, wait, what did I do?
that was like a 1 in a million for sure.
Yeah,
so
you
that
don't-
was crazy, but it nothing happened, so it was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I can think of that wasn't on stage, but it was off stage. It was a recent show we played in October, at Tivoli Bowl. I was introducing our song Immortality, and I was like, this song, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna mosh to. I want to see that mosh pit go. And then I start the song, and the song has that like bell intro. It's just quiet except for these bells, and a pit formed. People started going nuts, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And they're just like, "Yeah, let's go." As this like bell intro is happening.
That's what's up.
Mm.
Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee,
Coffee.
1000%. I'm not an energy drink
No.
person.
They're not great.
Mm,
Sweet or
no.
No.
spicy?
What?
Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Sweet.
We're huge sweet tooths here.
Hype playlist or dead silence before the show?
Dead
Dead
silence.
silence for sure.
I actually have a little routine that the day of the show, I don't like listening to metal music or rock music. I actually solely will either listen to nothing or pop music.
Okay,
Ooh,
that makes sense. Circle pit or wall of death?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna say circle.
I'll,
I was like talking about this. I'm like, you just run in a circle. You're just running around.
I'll go circle too.
Moshing or two-step?
Moshing. I two step. There's always that one person
What is two step?
that's the
Oh, that's like the hardcore, like
yeah.
like
It's
okay.
it's I don't like getting too close to people who two step because then the two step turns into a wide swing around and they just lose control of their bodies versus like moshing, we're just pushing each other.
Moshing all the way.
Yeah.
Most overrated rock or metal trend?
Rock or
Trend.
trend? Hmm.
It can be
Overrated rock.
trends in songs. It can be trends at the shows. It could be any sort of trend that relates to the genre.
I think that I feel like people are forgetting about the bridge in music and they're doing
We're dropping.
yeah, I like like a song structure.
Yeah.
Like they're when the song fits for a bridge, they'll still do a breakdown, or when the song, you know, needs a bridge, they just skip it completely or something. And you know, the bridge and the breakdown, they both can serve the same purpose, but it's just a different vibe. And don't neglect the bridge; it can really help.
That kind of makes me think about, I guess mine would be because a lot of people are getting into metal over the past few years, which I'm very happy about because I'm like, yes, we're getting guitars back and everything. However, I think people are so caught up in literally kind of like the breakdown thing, but also just like the whole song has to be as brutal as humanly possible. And some people, I feel like they don't like it because they like metal and they appreciate it. They're just like, I just need something heavy. And it's like a newer trend where everything has to be like super aggressively heavy and no soul behind it. And I like my aggressively heavy music, but I don't like it in the sense of like it has to be that or nothing. I think we're losing melodies sometimes with some of these newer artists that are becoming big, and that's just a preference, I guess, but you know.
Those are great answers. Now, I don't have to answer this one. This says click track or pure chaos. Y'all click track.
Click track.
Hmm.
I need to be on time.
Who would you replace yourself with? Like, famous musician would you replace yourself with in the band if you could? Or, I mean, if you had to pick one, I won't say
Got
you could.
it.
That just
Hmm.
sounds mean.
Ooh.
I'm like trying to think.
I know that's the last one I got for you. Well, no,
That's a
Yeah,
tough one.
that's so tough. I think maybe I would replace myself with either Courtney LaPlante from Spirit Box or Chris Motionless of Motionless in White. I would replace myself with one of those two.
Courtney killed it the other night in Greensboro, North Carolina, by the way.
Yeah,
Nice.
hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've only got to see Spirit Box once live, and that was when they opened for Ghost a few years ago, and I saw them in Peoria. And I just love Spirit Box a lot too. So,
I've seen them
what would you
2
say?
total times.
Yeah, really?
I mean, I'll go Alexi, Children of Bodom, Alexi Laiho. I think he could
Resurrect
definitely,
him.
yeah, like if we can just reanimate him like in Naruto, like I think we'll be good to go.
Dude, hey, Naruto, you just gotta pull the chakra from inside, man. You
Exactly.
got
I
this.
don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to do any of the
Exactly.
movements,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I feel like I better be careful. I might accidentally throw up a gang sign or something.
That's a good point.
Whatever they do. And then our last one for our semi-rapid fire questions. I realize most of my rapid fire questions are not very rapid.
They're too deep to be rapid.
I know. Who is the diva in the band?
Ooh, that's kind of hard.
The diva,
Yeah.
like the diva is like someone who doesn't want to do anything, or
Like kind of is like very demanding.
The drama queen,
oh,
if you will.
The drama queen, the demanding person, the one that's kind of hard to work with a little bit.
The Sharpay of High School Musical.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
We're
don't
actually
know.
really like, and I'm not even just trying to be like nice about it. We're all
Yeah.
very like
I guess
well mannered.
I guess the hardest person to schedule wise work, I can give you that. Like the hardest person to work with
That'll work.
schedule wise. Yeah, our drummer. Well, we basically have two different drummers. We have a studio drummer and we have a live drummer. That kind of explains itself because drummers are just so busy, you know. So
Not necessarily a diva, but it's more so
No.
like, oh God, can we get you for this show,
yeah,
please?
it's just scheduling wise. But we have a good thing right now where we've got a studio drummer and then we've got a live drummer, and it works pretty well. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we're down to our last couple bits of questions. We're gonna do my favorite segment that I stole from a podcast, called the Dream Festival. Now I'll walk you guys through it, but essentially the idea is we're gonna build from the ground up. This Dream Festival, anything goes. But if you bring back dead people, you have to explain it in a creative way. If a band's broken up and they get back together, you have to explain it in a creative way. Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, Circa Survive gets back together, because why not? I want to be like, Anthony Green tasted a sip of a crisp apple juice that brought him together with his band. Or some random crazy thing. I want creativity with this. But I'll walk you through the different parts of it. That's just the main rule. If they're dead, they're broken up. We got to be creative. So the first part is, where is it gonna be? That's important. A festival thrives on where it's supposed to be. So where's it gonna be?
Well, since I'm very pro Chicago and Chicago doesn't get enough over here, I feel like even though we're a major metropolitan area, sometimes when it comes to like the rock world, we don't get a lot over here. So I would say it would specifically happen either in SeatGeek Stadium in Bridgeview, or even though Lollapalooza happens here, Grant Park in Chicago. That's where I would pick. What about you?
all right, I will go with.
Oh no, I don't like
Let's
this.
do this. Let's do this. I'll try to be as creative as I can. Let's put these bands on a parade lift, like a
Yeah,
know?
I like this. I like where this is going.
yeah. Let's get it. I want it to be like a continuous conveyor belt where you on the Las Vegas Strip, you see you'll see one band come through and then 20 minutes later you'll see them again, so you don't even get the full song. But it's gonna merge really well. I'll explain it later.
Okay. I like where this is going. Well, next we have to.
I changed my answer. I want it in Lake Michigan, like on like on a big boat.
Yeah. I like that one too. See,
I'm gonna change my answer to that.
mine has always been like, you do it at the beach, but everybody's on a boat. That they're on like speedboats. So
Hell yeah.
They're just going around in circles, so you might hear part of the song. It'll come by you, and you'll be like, "Ah, I like this song." It'll be halfway down to the pier.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so of course, where are we staying? What are the accommodations? Are we living it up in the 5-star hotel? Are we glamping it like in the RV or the nice camping grounds? Are we bumming it out on the streets with the homeless people? What are we doing here?
I'm gonna say if since my festival is in the lake, they're gonna stay at the Congress Hotel in the city, but specifically the floors where all the hauntings happen. So where all the ghosts are at. So that they can also get a show. How about
I'm
you?
gonna make. So is this for like everybody who attends?
Or like the bands and stuff like that who are there.
Separate it between the two, or you can do it for all that attend. This is mainly for
Fair.
you
Okay.
guys and the bands, but I don't discriminate. If you want to throw all the people who attend in a prison cell, I'm perfectly okay with that. This is a dream festival, not a puny, what is it, pussyfoot festival. I don't know.
Okay. Let's put the people who attend. They can go to the casino floor on Circus Circus.
Oh God.
And then the bands
Breathe
themselves.
in that mold.
Yes, the bands themselves. This might be better than Circus Circus. Just bear that in mind. I want them in the tunnels under Las Vegas.
Oh God.
The videos of that honestly pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
Okay, I like this. Okay, now we have to talk about catering because I've found that musicians are really just a bunch of people who enjoy food and use music as an excuse to go to places to eat.
Yep.
Music is
Yeah.
never about the music; it's really about the food that you get while getting to the music places.
Yes.
So, what's our catering?
For catering for my festival, since it's like in the Loop area, it has to be pretty like local. So I'm gonna say we're just gonna feed everybody devil dogs, which is like this hot dog place, and everybody is gonna be fed just hot dogs and fries. Oh, you're vegetarian? Guess what? They have a veggie dog. They have milkshakes. They have chicken sandwiches.
Really good place.
Yeah, so everybody's
Hot
gonna
dog
eat.
milkshake.
Yeah, and everybody's gonna eat that.
Okay. Let's do. I will cater. This is gonna be crazy cater, but it's gonna be Gordon's Fish and Chips.
Okay.
Hell
Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay Fish and Chips. It is remarkably good, and it's just fried fish and chips, and it's gonna make it smell really fishy in the area. So it's great.
Man, your festival sounds like just the most smelly.
Awful. Yeah.
Smelly for sure.
Yeah.
This loops around to our sense thing. What is the sense you hate? Your festival. All the sense you could possibly just not want. There you
At
go.
this festival,
All the what?
all the scents that you just don't want.
Oh, the scents?
Yeah,
Okay.
and right at your
Well,
festival.
I mean, it's gonna have to be the fried fish smell for sure, which fish is good when you eat it, but then like after you eat it, you're like, oh, now my room just smells like, salmon or something.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Hey,
um,
permeates the microwave when people heat them up at
oh, it's
the
gross.
don't put the salmon in the microwave.
No.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, just make it smell like fish, sewage, and when you get a bunch of like metal people, what's that?
Casino mold.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
there you go.
God.
Just metal people in general, like you give them like a day out, they will make it smell bad.
Yes.
Some of them just don't know what the concept of a nice, good deodorant is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the feeling of a nice hot shower is.
And I like my shower scalding hot. I want that.
Yep.
Same.
I want it to burn a layer of skin off so I can have fresh skin.
Yep.
Buffalo Bill would love that.
Oh my God.
Now we got to talk about the bands themselves. So, and then you guys can explain your concept of the festival. That'll be the final step. Our festival concept or gimmick. And then, but first the bands. I need like 3 headliners. Give me a couple mid-range bands and a couple of smaller bands. But I did forget one question and one stipulation. You guys got to play the festival. It it is the dream festival that you are forced to play.
Yes.
So what time are we gonna play? What are we feeling? Do we want to be like? Do we want to be headliner? Do we want to open the day? Do we want to be like 4 p.m.? You can give me a specific time. You can give me like general time of day, like right at sundown. Be as specific or non-specific as you want.
I'm gonna say for this Chicago day, I'm gonna say we're gonna play around golden hour, just because if we're on the lake, let me just tell you, the city around golden hour is just beautiful. So I just want to be in the beauty of it, and everyone's already looking out on the lake because they're like, whoa, it's so pretty out, and then they just see us with me with my bubble gun like in the distance just shooting it away, and then they're like, what the heck is going on over there? So I'll say that for me.
I guess time-wise, well, the nice thing about the parade style is I want everybody to just be kind of a continuous ordeal.
Yeah.
So y- it's hard to judge what time you'll be at specific spots, but generally speaking, it'll be about 20 minutes until you get to the end, and then you loop back around and then you do it again.
So is
So,
the band just playing like all day
yes.
long for hours?
Yes. But the nice thing though is if you like a specific band, you can just walk like with them and follow them. So it's favorable for
Just
sure.
watch me pass out in the Vegas heat from like doing
Yes.
cranberry sauce for like the 7th time in a row.
Yeah.
I like this band. I'm gonna keep walking. And you're like, it's like a playlist. You could just swipe down
Exactly.
next band.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig it. Let's get our headliners locked in. Get our big bands.
All right. Making this extremely Chicago themed, so I think the ones that we have to pick for my headliners would be Fall Out Boy, Smashing Pumpkins.
Nice.
What's the other big Chicago band?
There's Rise Against.
Rise Against. I'm gonna say Rise Against are my headliners for this very Chicago festival.
Yeah.
What about you for this?
I will go with Limp Bizkit. I'll go Attila.
Okay.
And then Limp Bizkit and Attila would be crazy. And then let's do
They're there for the party, man.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of like bands that would really give like a really good party. Attack Attack. That's my favorite.
Hell yeah. Stickly, let's go. Crabcore.
That new record, by the way, fantastic record.
It's pretty good. It really is. Like I've only heard some of the songs from there, but they really actually sound pretty good.
What a great country record.
Mm.
Going on his little fake tirade where he canned all the people in the band. He said, "We're going full country now."
Yeah, right.
And then they dropped that heater dance with Will Ramos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, I could do
Yeah.
it. Okay. I like the headliners. Give me some mid-range bands. We need some not headliner material, not like small opener material. Somewhere in the middle.
Now I'm like, shoot, I ran out. I'm starting to run out of Chicago bands that I know that aren't tiny. Um,
We're getting to the tinier ones. Don't worry.
yeah, yeah.
Victims is from Chicago.
Who?
Victims.
So it was Disturbed, I think. Right?
Disturbed is banned from this festival.
Disturbed.
Disturbed is not allowed to play.
Uh,
David.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other ones though.
I'm trying to think. For this festival, I'm going very like just rock based. So I feel like, hmm.
Stick rock bass, do what you want.
Yeah, that's a good
Or
point. That's a good point. You know what? We're gonna throw in like for this festival because I'm also trying to think of people that have done like Lollapalooza that like have also popped off pretty well. Like I'm gonna say like Cat's Eye will play. I'm gonna say Rico Nasty is also gonna play. And ooh, you know what? Going now veering into that like trap metal sound, I'm gonna say Maggie Lindemann. She's gonna be
Nice.
playing. So those are gonna be my like mid tier because those are people that have a lot of. Oh, you know what? Just for funsie, I'm just gonna throw Isha Erotica in there for no reason.
there's just one mid-tier Lollapalooza band that would fit so well.
Yeah.
No Gabba Gabba. No,
Hell
they played
yeah.
this year.
I remember that. I remember everybody was talking about that because we were like, what the hell is happening?
It's strange for sure. Give me
All
some
right, for
mid-tier.
you.
Um, for mid range, let's see.
I like those bands.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was like trying to think of one. I'm like,
Who would you like to make suffer?
I know that's what I'm trying to think of. Let's go with. What if I just brought like a random? What's that?
To make them suffer would be good to suffer.
What if I brought back like a really like a washed out like classic rock band that like
Motley Crue.
people even more like let's go with like someone like Foghat.
Okay. I
Like
would
just
love to
someone
hear
so
Foghat.
random.
They're only allowed to play Slow Ride on repeat.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's perfect too.
As
Yeah.
they're slowly
Yes.
moving.
Yeah. If that's the case, then let's put the Killers in there. Why not? Mix it up.
The Killers.
Yeah.
Are they washed up now?
No, definitely not.
But you put on Mr. Brightside at a party and people go
Yeah, that's
AWOL.
true.
I'm sure they
And
once
that,
heard it, 12 times in a row.
yeah, yeah. Let's put in. Trying to think of like a. I'm trying. Hold on. I've got something really. I'm trying to think of a band, but a band with like one of those times where their lineup was like really random and weird. Um,
Death all the time.
or how about oh God, what's that symphonic metal band that just everybody dropped out of it?
Oh,
What's
oh, oh. Delane?
Delane? Let's do Delane, but Delane's current lineup because everybody left.
So it's just the keyboard?
It's just the keyboardist.
If that's the case, we could throw well, no, I guess As I Lay Dying has their stuff back.
Yeah.
We could throw in Vitriol. They left him at the gas station.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we could just put both of those lineups together. They can play their
Yes.
own songs at the same time.
True.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me get some smaller bands. Maybe some local ones that you guys enjoy. Maybe some
Yeah.
people indirectly shout out as a product of telling them.
Well, I'm gonna start throwing my friends' bands in. This one's not from Chicago. This one's actually from Iowa, and it's the band Saint October. I'm gonna throw them in there. They're our friends. I'm gonna throw in The Illogical. They are a Chicago band. Awesome band. Their singers are one of our closest friends. I'm gonna throw in some other bands. Feels Like Karma. I'm gonna throw in The Fiction We Create.
Nice.
I'm gonna throw in Second Salem. They're not from Chicago, but they're from Michigan. Gonna throw them in there. Um, I'm like forgetting so many, and my friends are gonna be like, "You forgot about me," because I just want to throw all my friends in there. Um,
Now, Aiden, for
let me
you to
think.
keep in mind, if they're your friends, after they're
I
done
don't
with
want to
the
put him in
festival, they won't be
I
your
say,
friends anymore.
that. Yeah.
I say you should throw in the illogical still in there, but
Maybe,
our one
maybe you do.
making our friend just suffer the whole
I
time.
know. Did you say your three?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
mine.
Yeah, the illogical. It's weird because Eddie from the illogical, I feel like he would actually like it because he likes weird stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think he would like it. Um.
But then he'd start losing his mind like out of nowhere
Oh
in
yeah.
the middle of it
Oh
after
yeah.
playing like Serpent Charmer for like the fifth time. He's like, you know what?
Yeah. True. Trying to think of like somebody who would be able to play for like a substantially long amount of time. Let's see. We can go.
I'll look those up.
What's that?
I said pick any Dream Theater song. Those last like
I was just thinking like a prog band or something. What about a Dreamwake? What are they called? Dream
I think Dreamwake,
with
yeah.
the saxophone?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I would think throwing them in there would be good just because the sax solo can carry throughout the whole thing. And I think that they extended that when we played with them and it was really fun. And then we are gonna toss in a hmm. Here's what I want on the third one though. This is a band that I want somebody to do because right now a lot of cover bands are in the scene. Like they're not in the same scene, but
yeah, yeah.
cover bands are emerging like hotcakes right now, and it's crazy. I want a cover band of a cover band. That's what I want. Like so, if there is a Slipknot cover band, I want a cover band to be the cover band of that cover band.
I want a cover band of Freak on a Leash to play.
Oh yeah, Freak on a Leash.
The cover band Freak on a Leash is really big in this Midwest area, and I'm just like, it would be so funny if there's a cover band of Freak on a Leash
Yes.
at this place.
Cover band of a cover band.
Yeah, that's the next trend. I'm calling it.
So how does that work exactly? You don't. So cover bands try to keep the songs as accurate as possible. If they're a cover band of the cover band,
Yep,
you
that's
just kinda
what
throw that all out the window and just kind of.
you gotta find the band that is not abiding by the rules of playing it exact. You gotta find the bands that are breaking the rules of the songs and then use theirs. And hopefully it will create a chain of more cover bands that
It's
will
kind of like
create
playing a game of telephone with bands.
and the songs will slowly start to morph into their own original songs.
I like this. I like this concept. This you got something going there. This is
It's
we
gonna
were talking
happen.
about trends in metal and rock. That's the next trend right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'll put exactly 25 cents on it. I don't want to lose anything substantial, so a good quarter. Oh
I
no,
felt that.
I'm gonna put a penny on it because those are no longer.
They don't matter
moving.
anymore.
I'm gonna put 10 individual pennies on it because that'll be worth something someday.
True.
Not wrong.
Okay, I like our dream festival. Now, what are we going for here? What's the big theme or gimmick here? I mean, you guys pretty much explained it, but let me get it.
I guess mine is like I'm trying to be as Chicago as possible, but with the mid-tier bands, I was like, okay, well, I ran out of bands, so we have to put the ones that I remember that of the past few years that has played at Lala or just people around my direct area that like. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna throw those in the mix so that we have like a variety, but it's primarily Chicago, the festival. I should have gotten the band Chicago to headline. I just thought, what?
Chicago, the musical, the festival.
Yes, we need that. But it's just Chicago, the festival. What is yours?
I'm gonna call it the Black Parade because it's a
Oh,
parade, but it's
that is
like
good.
Yeah, it's just so unbelievably like grim and awful. People like lose their money, nobody's making any money. It's reeks. It's like the headlines on the news the next day. It's like not in terms of the accidents that have happened, but it's similar to Woodstock 99.
I feel like this festival. I think these two festivals here need to happen.
Yeah,
Chicago
they
needs
Yeah.
do.
something that's very Chicago and nothing
Yes.
else. And then Vegas needs absolute chaos.
Yes.
So I
They
think
definitely
that's
need.
perfect.
Yes.
Well, thank you for entertaining the craziness of my viewing session. Now we're gonna wrap it up here, but of course we have to ask new music. This is, this is our winding down segment. If you so new music, huh? That you can tell me about, huh?
Yeah.
So we just released a new song a few weeks ago. That's been doing really well. And
Thank you. I assume, is that how you found us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Over the past like 2 weeks, just randomly Immortality like blew up. So like, oh, okay, now people like us. All right,
Whoa,
we'll take
relevant
it.
now. Um,
I'll
uh,
go through and find like I'll actively look for new music, and then
Nice.
when somebody wants to come on the podcast, I go back and listen to the entire discography and make myself
Whoa,
sing.
hell
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Well, I
I did that with
appreciate you
Lauren
listening to.
Babick, and that was a lot. She has 400 some songs.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
I stopped about halfway through. I was like, I can't do this.
Good enough. But in terms of new stuff after Immortality,
Yeah, we've got
let's just say keep an eye out for hopefully
early New Year, like
early
within
New
the
Year.
first, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks of the new year is gonna be some new stuff coming.
Q1
So
of the fiscal year, if you will.
yeah,
Yes.
Q1 will at least have, I would probably assume, like 1 to 2 songs.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And then, of course, the next question has to be said. Any shows, festivals, events, any sort of live thing that you are a part of that you
Well, this
compare to the end of the if we'll separate it into any to the end of the new year or to the beginning of the new year and then after that.
Yeah, this Friday we are opening for Starkill. Um, we're opening for Starkill and Lords of the Trident, and that's at Rookie's Rock House.
Yeah. It's in West
West
Dundee.
Dundee, yeah.
So
That's our last like
show of the
big
year.
show of the year this
Yeah.
Friday.
And then we have one. We don't have all the details yet, but February 13th of next year,
We should have a show
we
then.
have a show, as of right now, believed to be playing at Goat Village. As of right now, that's all I know.
We're at a really weird time in our career because you're catching us like right when we're starting to get traction. So now we're like, oh no, people are hitting us up for all these different things and we're trying to like, figure out how to deal with everything and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
so
My favorite
It's
time
interesting.
to catch band.
yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yeah.
Then I get to ask all the questions that you'd find on Wikipedia.
Mhm. Beat them to it.
Yeah,
Good.
exactly. I can beat Wikipedia at their own game.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
you can.
And then I can ask dumb questions, and then years later they can put like the guitar player for Bachelor's Grave said that he'd like to put his toilet paper going this way.
Yeah, right.
Have some random tidbit, and that's what I want is for people to know how you like your toilet paper.
Yes.
And I said your name wrong for some reason because it's 8:45. It's Grove. I don't know why I said it wrong.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We've gotten worse.
What else have people called it?
A lot of times we just get the Bachelor Grove.
Bachelor Grove.
It's Bachelor's Grove.
Yes, Bachelors.
I like the
Big
apostrophe S.
own it.
It's gonna be the grave after you have that festival, though, because then nobody.
Yes.
Yeah,
in
we're
fact,
done
they
after
might
that's
hang
our,
you. They might hang you in the streets of Las Vegas for that.
They might. They might, and
Execute
then
you right
they'll
there.
call it a gambling suicide or something.
They'll cover it up somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so plugs, shout outs. Where can they find you guys? What can they give me all the information? This is your self promotion time, and then to shout out people that you like, or you can shout out people you don't like. You'd be like, hey, fuck this guy.
That's a good point. Check out our new music video, Immortality. It's dropped a couple weeks ago, so please check
We did
that
it
out.
all ourselves, so please give it a like and a watch and a comment, please.
You could be honest.
I like it.
You could be honest. Yeah. You could be honest about it. All of our stuff is on. Yeah, right. I hate. Tell us if you hate it.
Well, there's a lot of people who do.
Yeah, right.
Well, I like it. So
Yes.
shout
You're
out
the
to
one
them.
that
Fuck them.
matters.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
You can find our music on literally like I think all
Every
streaming
streaming.
platforms. If it's not there, it'll be there eventually. Sometimes things get sent out slower than others.
I think all of them have it now. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they do.
And
so.
then we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have a website. We're on YouTube.
And we will have physical CDs again after the 12th on our last show. So
Yes.
if you do want like a physical CD and if you want a shirt, all that stuff will be on the website after the 12th. Once we just want to make sure that anybody who's at that show actually has that.
Yeah.
You know.
Big brain move right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Any shout outs you want to get? Any more shout outs? We good?
Shout out to Johan Martin, our audio engineer.
That's right.
He carries us. He did such a good job on this one, and
It sounds
it's
very well.
yeah, dude, he did such a good job on this one.
I would say shout out to Dustin Liebert for tracking bass for
Yeah, he
us
tracks
on this
bass.
one. He also mixed and mastered our remix for Evil that we did.
The dark wave thing. Yeah.
And he helps us set up for our live stuff a lot. So
Yeah, he's got a studio called Lunar Grove Studios, and he's in a band called Saint October. So if you're in the Iowa area, he does really good audio engineering work and all kinds of gear stuff. He's a genius in that department. So, and then definitely check him out too.
yeah. And then I felt like I had another shout out, and now I'm gonna feel bad that I'll forget this shout out.
Raven.
Oh yeah, I want to shout out to Raven of Raven Black because she gave me a lot of useful tips recently, and she's been really hyping our stuff lately, and I really appreciate how she's been very vocal about how she likes what we got going on, and I'm like, yay, positive reinforcement from somebody I'm a fan of, yay! So shout out to her and Raven Black overall.
Well, we only have one question left, and that is, what song of yours is going to be the outro for the episode?
It's got to be Immortality.
Gotta be Immortality. It's brand new, you know. Gotta
Gotta plug
get it
in.
with that last chorus, you know.
breakdown and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. It's been fun,
Yeah,
and feel free to come on anytime.
of course.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
again for
Thanks,
having
Austin.
us. It was very nice talking to you and meeting you overall.
Yeah.
Well, bye everybody.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
This has been the Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 42, with your host, producer, and editor, me, Austin. Special thanks to guests Abby and Aidan of Bachelor's Grove. The outro song is by them, of course, Immortality, their newest single, which you can find wherever you get your music and listen to it. Come out to their last show of the year this coming Friday. Information will be in the description. Thanks to Abby and Aidan for being awesome and making the time to come on, and so close from the time we started chatting too. and then, of course, for having an awesome chat. Special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you. And until next time.
You said to me